Hello, everyone. Sorry, I'm starting a bit late because I had troubles with my drivers because the Windows 10 update keep making you use drivers that don't work anymore. Why do you need software that constantly updates? To use basic functionality as the outlets on your laptop. Doesn't even make any sense. It's just weird to me. But anyways, I'm here to talk about I had to rant about some stuff. So the first thing I want to rant about is zombie movies. Why do they exist? To just think about it. Are a type of monster you can only tell one exact story with because no one tries to tell any story beyond just this one. They all have the same ending, uh, which is some people survive, but the world's still destroyed and the zombies still out there. How all the men. They didn't. That No one ever finds a cure for the zombie virus. If they find a cure, if they even working on trying to find a cure, instead as always, instead as always, the bunch of survivors have to survive the initial zombie outbreak or something. Or if not the initial outbreak, it's years later, and people still struggling to survive. They survive it, and that's it. No, and it doesn't matter. There's still zombies out there. So these guys survive another day, and that's how the movie ends. They all have the exact same ending, premise, and midsection. So there's literally no difference between there's basically no difference between any zombie movie you watch. They're all the same, like exactly the same. Also, the premise is inherently unbelievable. Even ignoring you have the dead rising, or a lot of times these movies not even the dead rising. Sometimes it's just a virus that just makes people go crazy. But even then, we got a bunch of mindless monsters who can't strategize and aren't bulletproof against the military. And the military and police somehow lose because we have to in order for this to play out this exact same story that has to happen every single time. So why even use this monster? Because the story is all ultimately never about the monsters themselves. It's never about trying to find a cure or anything. It's always about people fighting each other over resources. If you want to make a movie about people fighting each other over resources, why not just have a Category 6 hurricane happen, or a nuclear bomb, something that can actually happen in real life? Why even use zombies at all? You don't actually want to tell a story about them. So why even use them? That's what happens when you use tropes without thinking about it. Uh, okay. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Oh, I forgot. Nobody watching. Nobody watches my last ring. But Uh, yeah. Zombie movies all exactly the same as each other to the point that it's just copies of each other. So what is even the point of watching them? What's even the point of making another one? Good thing that zombie trend just stopped because when you think about it, it ain't more than just 1 minute. This doesn't make any sense. Mhm. Now, yeah, I gotta do these streams every 2 days on to remind people that I'm still around and I'm still doing stuff. Otherwise, people just forget about me and think I just forgot I even exist. I make I make because I on my Twitter account it's called Chozo Fizz. That's my Twitter handle. I be I post I be posting my updates and CGI renders all the time, just knowing and no one even knows about them or even knows they exist. My followers probably don't even know they exist. They just don't care. No, the few followers I have, I only got like 25 followers. Yeah, and people say I'm lazy. I don't do nothing, even though it takes a long time. Already, I just kind of exhausted that topic. But the zombie topic. So I was thinking about that because how I just realized just how lazy Robert Kirkman is with storytelling. I mean, God, I mean, what the hell? I mean, you can't. I mean, he decided to dedicate an entire comic book to the Phantom Zone. Was essentially the same story arc that Superman went through in the Silver Age with the full Phantom Zone criminals. He decided to make that entire comic book and then make it gorier, and then that somehow make it made it interesting. Rob Kirkman was just an awful writer. Like God, he's one of the laziest writers ever. He tells you stories that you've seen before, and it has ass more melodrama and gore, and that somehow makes it better. Nah. Now let's see. because I need I promise I don't. The problem with me is that I don't have the money to update to upgrade my laptop to a better one that has a graphics processor because I can't still can't get employed. So I'm winging it. By the way, I'm going put out the make this comic book using using this laptop here that I'm using to record this live stream. It's just gonna take a while. I already made 2 pages. I got a letter the second page. Uh, I made the second page about how many days ago? About 2 days ago. Uh, it's gonna take yeah, it's gonna take a while just to get this comic out. Just due to how long it takes to render each frame. I'm making this comic using CGI, and I'm gonna sell it physically too. Before you say comic book fans are not gonna buy that, well, I'm not gonna really try to sell it to comic book fans. I mean, I'm gonna try, but at the same time, it doesn't really depend on the buying. It's just even if they don't buy it, I'm just gonna put it on my print on demand store anyway. Goddamn bugs, yeah. Mhm, mhm. Ah, 12 minutes now. Still no one here. I just can't help but pause for a couple minutes because there's no one to react to what the hell I say. Yeah. Now I'm really getting into XCOM. Now, I know it's an old game that not many people know about, but I just don't. But I'm loving it so far. Now I don't know if I should record it and record a session of me playing it and then releasing on it on my channel for everyone to see. What when anybody be interested in it, I don't know. I probably should someday. Hey, finally like somebody's watching now, but it doesn't really matter. I was just ranting on about several different stuff. With how long it take with how long it takes for me to make these cartoons, me make cartoons because it takes a long time, a long time because I build all my props by myself.
I built all the props. Yeah, yeah. So I just how long it takes. I probably won't see another animation from me in about in over a year. At least until I'm able to buy a better laptop, graphics processor, so I can just put these out faster. No, at least not another Romo and Crumb animation. I want to upgrade the animation, but no one's giving me any money doing upgrade the animation to buy better software and hardware on them, make this look better. So I just gotta I just gotta wait till then and put this comic out slowly. This is not Romo and Crumb comic. This is Agent 22. The next page is gonna be hard to render because it's gonna be a splash page, not a 2 page spread, a splash page that actually reveals the character's face. There's probably this kind of special marketing for it as well. Also, don't know if I should just be big into it. I don't even know. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Should probably eat now, but I don't know. I'll probably keep the stream going for quite a bit more. There's this YouTuber who wondered why there aren't more 3D animes on YouTube, especially since 3D animation is you have the models, you don't have to redraw every frame, but even then you still have to build actual sets if you want to have actual sets. It's not just your avatar talking on screen. Now there's VTubers, which is motion capture, so you don't really have to do anything. Because I don't use motion capture at all. I just use manual animation for everything. No, so hard to get people to care about anything nowadays. Very difficult. They're very difficult. Mm. Now, yeah, I paused for a couple minutes because you just run out of topic. Run out of topics. And no one really talks. No one really talks. During my last put chats in my chats. So I just gotta pause every couple minutes just to talk about something else. Um. Uh. I wonder how the hell is Robert Kirkman able to get away with being so lazy? Was he famous for anything before Invincible or and Walking Dead? Because it seems like he just pops out of nowhere in the early 2000s. Like they work on at Marvel and DC because that's the only way I could think this guy can get get popular on his own was that he worked at Marvel and DC before making going over the Image and making his own comic book based on his lazy ideas. People call my ideas lazy all the time. What I actually make when I actually take things that hadn't try and make stories that hadn't been seen before. While Robert Kirkman tells stories that haven't seen before, and then adds blood. That's all he does. He adds gore stuff we've already seen before. Like what if Kryptonians were evil? Well, we've seen that storyline played out in comics before multiple times up until that point, including in DC Comics with the Phantom Zone criminals who escaped over the years during the Silver Age. So how's that for storyline? Wolf Kryptonians we already know what that looks like. You just took that exact same storyline and add gore to it. And the thing is, Robert Kirkman does have some interesting ideas, like the Marla twins and Machine Head, but he doesn't do anything with them. Like the Marla twins, when I watched the first episode of Invincible, I wondered who the hell are the Marla twins? Why are there two of them? Why must there always be two of them? Why is he blue? There's so many questions I was having that I wanted there to be answers to, only for him not to do anything with those characters. And the same with Machine Head. Why is he have computer for the head? I don't know. Why would a super advanced super smart cyborg intentionally choose to become a crime boss instead of doing anything bigger? I don't know. Like I legit did not know. But I want to answer these questions, but he just never does because he just never doesn't care about uh writing about his own new ideas. He just wants to rehash old ideas we've seen before and then add gore to them. Evil Kryptonians. Okay, how's that interesting? Because it allows for big showy fight scenes of power scaling. It's like that's not really interesting. Like, what is even the point? Now I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look at Rob Kirkman right now to see why the hell, how the hell is this guy even popular? Uh, Robert Kirkman bibliography. Robert Kirkman bibliography. Well, let's see what. Okay, I'm trying to figure out why the hell this guy's why it's popular. Okay, both his most famous works came out 2003. What did he do before that? That's what I'm trying to figure out. He made Let's see. I'm literally just trying to figure out where's how. Oh, no. Let's see. No. I'm trying to move forward. Like, how does this Marvel Comics? Didn't start working for Marvel until 2004, apparently. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Like, how did this guy get into comics? And apparently, he just shows up out of nowhere in 2003. Like, how does this guy even get popular? I don't even understand it. Like, he just makes Walking Dead Invincible, and that's it. And he just got popular. And he actually, like, well, what did he do first? What made this? What made people even read his stuff? Did people just like reading Goria and melodramatic stories of stuff that already exists? Is that it? This can't be the reason. Uh, Mike's thing still going on. I don't know if I should call it. Yeah, I'm calling it here because no one's here to chat with me, and then just watch the replay of this. Goodbye, everybody.